Traffic safety is top of mind in the town of Amherst following a crash yesterday morning involving an electric scooter.
That crash has renewed a focus on ways to safely use them as officials report a rise in crashes. News 4's Rob Petrie joins us live with more on that crash and how officials and the community are reacting. Rob.
Yeah, that's right, Kelsey and Jeff. We're seeing more and more people using electric scooters, electric bikes, and it's not just in Amherst, but all across western New York. And as their popularity grows, so do the calls for something to be done to increase safety, especially following this week's crash.
If you had asked me 10 years ago what an e-bike is, I would have looked at you with my head tilted. But here we are. They're everywhere, and they're going to be becoming more and more popular.
With their increase in popularity also comes an increase in crashes. This was the case Tuesday morning when an electric scooter rider was seriously injured in a crash with a car at the intersection of Maple Road and North Bailey Avenue in Amherst. The 40-year-old driver was admitted to the hospital with leg, abdominal, and head injuries. Now officials are weighing their options on what can be done to increase e-scooter and e-bike safety for all of the people that want to ride them.
You have to wear a helmet and you have to obey traffic safety laws. And then I think as we move forward in this kind of new technology, we should start thinking about protected bike lanes or something along those lines.
The idea of installing bike lanes is something some residents we spoke with support.
I own 2 electric scooters, so if there were bike lanes, I think overall it'd make it so much safer and easier to navigate on electric scooters.
In the meantime, there's a number of other steps that riders can take to make sure they're doing everything they can to stay safe, and it starts with how fast you're going.
The New York State DMV says the maximum speed is 15 miles an hour as long as you're on a road where the speed limit's under 30 miles an hour. So that's something to think about. Is 15 miles an hour too fast? Research has shown that if you take it down from 15 to just 10 miles an hour, you can reduce your risk of a head injury by about half.
Yeah, and speaking of a head injury, that is actually one of the injuries that e-scooter driver from Tuesday's crash suffered from, according to Amherst police, who provided an update on his condition today, saying that he's now stable, but he is suffering from multiple fractures. Reporting live, Rob Petrie, News 4.